Direct from Foxborough, Massachusetts, the gem of Norfolk County, and taped at the studios of Foxborough Cable Access. It's Foxborough Central. And here's your host, Bob Hickey.
And welcome to another fantastic episode of Foxborough Central. I am Bob Hickey, your host, and I thank you for taking the time to join me and my guests as we talk about the people, events, and organizations that make Foxborough truly the gem of Norfolk County. Well, one of the things that we always like to publicize here on Foxborough Central are really fun yet worthwhile charitable causes, and there's one coming up on Sunday, June 4th, up at Gillette Stadium. It is the what annual Buzz-Off is this?
The One Mission Buzz-Off.
The One Mission Buzz-Off. It's coming up on June 4th at Gillette Stadium. I'm here with Kevin Aldrich. Kevin, so nice of you to join us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, you are here because we all want to sponsor you for the Buzz-Off. And the Buzz-Off is a hair-related buzz thing, correct?
Yes, it is.
Not to do with bumblebees?
No.
It's hair.
No, it's a Buzz-Off for hair, yes.
All right. And you seem to be well qualified.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. So One Mission is a charity that raises money for kids with cancer, and they're a little different of a charity. The money doesn't go directly towards research for cancer, as vital as that is. Mm-hmm. It goes towards helping families and children that are affected by childhood and pediatric cancer just get through it emotionally, help ease the burden for them in different ways, whether it's they throw birthday parties for the kids, they throw holiday parties, they decorate their rooms, and they even help the families with things such as parking passes that really become a financial burden. So.
How interesting, and you're absolutely correct, and it's one of those unfortunate collateral issues with cancer. I mean, cancer is bad enough as it is, particularly pediatric cancer, and then the family. There's nothing worse than seeing your child go through a trauma of any sort, and cancer is sort of the ultimate kick in the head,
Yeah,
right? So great for the One Mission. So tell us a little bit about One Mission here in Massachusetts. Is there a particular hospital they're affiliated with? How does one get to know about them? How did you get involved?
Well, they really they help hospitals all over the place. They're not sponsored by specific hospitals or don't help out specific hospitals. They help out kids at every hospital that they can. And I got involved because my cousin actually got diagnosed with brain cancer as a baby. I believe it was about 6 or 7 years ago. Okay. So that definitely hit close to home. And I remember going into the hospital room and seeing him and seeing everything that my aunt had to go through and his older brother as well. And it's really awful just seeing it personally.
Well, you as well.
Yes, of course.
There's clearly a relationship there.
Of course, it was bad enough for me and my family, but I couldn't imagine what my aunt specifically was going through. As bad as I felt, I couldn't even imagine when it's your own child.
Right.
So when I heard about it, my 2 years ago was the first time I did it. Actually, I haven't cut my hair since.
Really?
But yes, yes. I'm sure it's not that hard to believe, but So yeah, when I heard about it, I was like, you know what, this is a really easy way to just kind of put the message out there. Shaving your head is nothing compared to what these kids have to go through. So you are standing in solidarity with them by shaving your head, but it is also a great cause, and it's an easy cause to promote to people, and it's really great.
Absolutely. And so for folks who are moved by Kevin's story and want to support One Mission and the One Mission Buzz-Off on June 4th up at Gillette Stadium, here's how you can get a hold of Kevin Aldrich. You can go to the One Mission website, and as with many of these charities, if you go to www.onemissionbuzzoff.org and then do the / and type in Kevin's name, that's Kevin Aldrich. You see it there on your screen. onemissionbuzzoff.org / Kevin Aldrich. Then that'll bring you to his page, and you can sponsor him. Do they sponsor you by the hair or by the foot or what?
No, it's actually basically just whatever you are able to donate. Anything is fine. I mean, you could donate as little as you want. It still is going to go a long way in the end. And One Mission is actually, since 2010, they've raised over $6 million and helped 7,000 patients and their families across the country.
That's phenomenal.
So it's definitely a great cause to look into.
So a great cause to support, and Kevin clearly has been in training, shall we say, for 2 years to get ready for this momentous day. Now, you can also get a hold of Kevin if you want more information by calling him at 508-446-0649. He'll be happy to pick up your call and tell you how to donate to the cause. Also, you can follow him on Twitter or follow the One Mission Buzz Off, and the Twitter feed is @Buzz4Kids. That's @Buzz4Kids. So we've talked a little bit about the event, and the Patriots support this. I understand that there is a famous Patriot that's going to get buzzed first. Who might that be?
There is. Rob Gronkowski is actually the first person that gets buzzed each year. He sits up in the seat before anyone else, and kids that One Mission have actually helped in different hospitals, a bunch of them come up and they take turns taking the razor to his head and shaving Rob Gronkowski's head. And there are multiple other Patriots that go up too, such as Rob Gronkowski, but Ninkovich as well will be there.
Rob Ninkovich,
yes,
sure.
Amongst others. So
fantastic.
It's a very exciting event.
Great football players, great football team,
Yes.
and great for our community. So super support there. So if you want to go see one of the Robs get their hair buzzed and see who takes it like the bigger man, then you should jump up there and maybe you can participate yourself. Is there room for more people to get buzzed?
There is always room. Actually,
sure.
They are accepting donations through October, even though the event is in June, just coming up in a couple of weeks. So it's definitely something that people can look into for a couple months to come.
Okay, I'm going to give you the last word here in just a second while I repeat your contact information. So to support Kevin Aldrich and his, soon to be, shall we call it a haircut, at the One Mission Buzz Off coming up on Sunday, June 4th.
June 4th.
I knew I was going to get that wrong. I got it now. Sunday, June 4th, up at Gillette Stadium. Where at Gillette is it going to be? Is it going?
It's going to be inside on the club level area.
Okay, super. So there'll be signs directing.
Oh yes, there will be plenty of signs up
And
there.
there's plenty of room up there. It's a good time. I'm sure there'll be raffles and other things going on. Great way to reconnect with folks here in town and support a great cause, One Mission and the One Mission Buzz Off. Again, you can get a hold of Kevin at 508-446-0649. You can follow them on Twitter at Buzz4Kids, or you could look them up on their webpage at www.onemissionbuzzoff.org. And remember to / Kevin Aldrich to find this kid, to support him, give him a little cash, and support a great cause. Kevin, you get the last word.
Yeah, so like I said, I'll just end it with kind of differentiating how One Mission is different than most charities.
Please.
Like I said, they throw movie nights and ice cream and pizza parties for these kids. It's more about relieving the emotional stress that they go through. They have a program called BEADS, where it stands for Beating Each a Different Story. So every time that these kids go through a procedure or a difficult step in the process of pediatric cancer, they're given a bead and they turn it into a bracelet or something similar, and it represents everything they've gone through and how strong they are and that they've come this far. So One Mission, it is a little different than most charities and most organizations, I think, but they do a great job and they help a lot of people.
Powerful story, powerful mission. And if I could ask, how's your cousin doing?
He's doing great, actually. He goes for checkups every year. I believe he just had one to make sure everything's all set. And as exhausting as it is, it's a very small price to pay compared to how things could have ended up.
Well,
he is doing great.
Well, I'm very glad, and clearly he had a lot of family support.
Yes.
And, luckily, One Mission was there for your family and was able to support you, and now you're turning around and paying it forward. So
exactly.
Congratulations to you for doing that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for taking the time to join us and share your story with us here in Foxborough Central.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you, folks, for watching. I know you'll support Kevin Aldrich by going to www.onemissionbuzzoff.org / Kevin Aldrich. Give till it hurts, because it's for a great cause. On behalf of all the volunteers here at Foxborough Central, Foxborough Cable Access, we're so glad you joined us. That's Deb Storrs behind the camera, Mike Stewart behind the camera, Betty Travers, Paul Beck, Michael Weber, Lauren Bertard, Jillian Larson, so many people who bring this all to you. But it all comes down to you watching us and supporting us all these years. I want to thank you so much. Remember to check us out at www.fcatv.org if you missed any part of this program. Until I see you next time, have a great day, Foxborough.